Let me give you some inside baseball. Guys, Nithya Raman is conspiring with Karen Bass.
I just wanted to share how happy I am to be out here with Mayor Karen Bass, and I couldn't be prouder to work alongside her.
Well, let me just say, Nithya, we've been working together for a year, so we have to continue this work together, and we can't stop now. So you got that ballot, fill it out.
Guys, Nithya Raman is conspiring with Karen Bass. Remember when Nithya shocked everyone and jumped into the mayor's race at the last minute, inexplicably just days after endorsing Karen? Why would she do that? Why isn't Karen upset? Why do they never attack each other? Because Karen saw that I was a serious threat and she made Nithya jump in the race to block me out from the number 2 slot.
I think that Spencer Pratt is tapping into a lot of the frustrations that people have in Los Angeles by the way that things are going. And his Trumpian qualities is exactly why I think Angelino should be taking this race seriously, but should also be grappling with the critiques. LA right now feels worse than it did 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
For a lot of Angelinos, it feels like we are moving in the wrong direction rather than in the right direction. And that isn't just a consequence of the fact that economically things are harder. It's also a consequence of the fact that even some of our most basic services in the city, like streetlights and potholes, are worse than what they were before. There's 30,000 streetlights on across the entire city. There's more potholes than they were. And our homelessness crisis continues to exist on our streets. And I think this is the same issue that we're facing nationally, which is if you feel like the country is moving in the wrong direction, and if you feel like establishment democratic politics is not feeling that urgency to solve those issues or to...
A few days ago, this guy from TMZ tried to do a smear campaign against Spencer, and few days after, he has realized what Karen Bass was trying to do with this lady. Now he's coming out to confess. Yes, I've seen a lot of articles people are putting out about what is going on. Taking a look at what Karen Bass is doing with this lady, that should tell you that these people...
Nithya Raman is conspiring with Karen Bass. Remember when Nithya shocked everyone and jumped into the mayor's race at the last minute, inexplicably just days after endorsing Karen? Why would she do that? Why isn't Karen upset? Why do they never attack each other? Because Karen saw that I was a serious threat and she made Nithya jump in the race to block me out from the number 2 slot.
I spoke to somebody in Karen Bass's office, the mayor's office, but I will tell you something. I got some recon that what Bass is hoping is that the other person, the city councilwoman, is going to be her runoff opponent and not Spencer Pratt, that she is more afraid of Spencer Pratt than she is her former employee who is now running against her, that she acknowledges the traction he has gotten and she is much more fearful that he will win than, and they played their hand with me in a way that they didn't think they were telling me that, but they did.
Oh, you're not wrong about that. You will find out before our next episode how I know that, but that is categorically 100% absolutely true. She does not want anything to do with Spencer Pratt in a runoff one-on-one. They're trying to, they're doing whatever they can to get Nithya to be in the runoff.
They tried to use me to do that by putting her on instead of Bass against Spencer. And I figured out what they were doing, and it's very clear to me.
Vote Pratt today. No political games, no tricks, no strategies. Just vote for who you want to win.
Yes, I believe you've seen what exactly Karen Bass is doing with this lady. If you notice throughout, this lady is unable to actually speak against Karen Bass. Everyone started noticing it. I posted a similar video one day ago about this same issue. It is important. I show you some other clips. If you take a look at the tweet like this, Trump is reportedly considering endorsing Spencer Pratt for LA mayor. Sources says the idea has been discussed inside the White House. Trump loves celebrities and celebrity candidates who dominate headlines, and Pratt is doing exactly that. Pratt has searched in the polls, crushed the recent debate, and is running hard against the failure of Karen Bass. Okay, the question a lot of people are asking about this: will a Trump endorsement seal the deal for LA? Some says Trump should not do that. He should allow him to, because Democrat will now start attacking this man to a level we have not seen in a long time.
So I want to make it very clear to the media. We do not care anything about what y'all are saying about Spencer Pratt. What we, the people, care about is that Karen Bass has opposition and that these corrupt Democratic politicians are getting kicked out of California. If Spencer Pratt is the one to do it, then we're going to get behind Spencer Pratt. We don't care about how much money he has. We don't care if he's staying in a hotel. We don't care if he has a big house somewhere. None of that has been our concern at all. All we care is that he's going to fight for the people and fight against Karen Bass. If that's not what you're talking about, then we don't care what you're talking about. You're not going to convince us to go against him in favor of these corrupt politicians when they have done nothing for us and they have proved that they do not care about California. I hope y'all remember, whether he's living in a nice house or a trailer or a hotel, the only reason you guys are debating where he's living is because his house burned down. And it's because of them. So miss us with the, oh, you can't trust Spencer Pratt and he's a TV reality star. We don't care.
That has been the headline news everywhere, with Democrats struggling to call him out. This was started by these people on TMZ. Oh, Spencer Pratt lied that he was living here. At some point, these people started running with it. Now, looking at the guy at the beginning of the clip from TMZ, he's regretting his decision because he was fooled. He didn't know that this was actually a coordinated effort to bring down Spencer. I don't know. He has been complaining for a very long time how this happened to him in this state, but seeing him trying to smear Spencer was something funny to me.
He's elitist in California. Now you realize people everywhere in America make fun of people in California. I don't know how much more of the town needs to burn down before they make a change. And having the mayor that wasn't even in town, knowing she knew that the winds were coming, and she still left anyway to go to a wedding in Africa. I think it's, I mean, I just don't know what else they have to do. Spencer Pratt has been brilliant with just exposing what's happening, and his commercials are great and funny, and I hope Los Angeles makes a change.
I'm not only a born and raised Los Angelino, but I'm second generation. My dad was born and raised in LA. And so this is my life. And I have seen this city just fall apart, over the last, 8-9 years, but especially the last 4 years, that, the homeless problem is out of control.
You're talking about qualifications, right? Yeah. And the problem that I have with someone like Spencer Pratt throwing his hat into this particular ring as LA mayor, we're talking about a $14.9 billion budget for the city. It's the second largest city budget in the country. And he is not qualified for it. And we see what happens when people are not qualified for their jobs. And that's not to say that this hasn't happened before. We've had Ronald Reagan, who was an actor.
More power. Yeah, there's been rules in the middle of the game and give himself more Republican.
I think I'm going to end here. God bless you abundantly. As of the short clips at the end, that is for the white character. You can always skip.
The sight of this man just disgusts me.
They need to go to New York.
Present the black community.
It's illegal. Spencer Pratt, who's running for mayor of Los Angeles,
able to laugh at him.
Inside, they started.
It'll be
more access to the leader of the free world.
This week, which was the state of Virginia, they gerrymandered the state, and Trump started it.
The win in yesterday's redistricting.
It's going to lose their congressional representation. How do you think?
Until the first lady brought them back with her surprise statement last week.
How does this benefit?
I'm an actor.
Creative content.
Why are you not looking forward to the White House fight?
well, it's kind of a gimmick.
I have 300.
Well, I said democratic socialist.
I know, but
Also, I have to say,
we don't even have the trust of our own people.